Oh my god. This wavy title screen is nauseating. I mean, it's impressive, sure, but your animators were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. This is Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. If I had to make a list of things that I don't like, both Pugsley and Scavenger Hunts would probably make that list. Of all the countless premises they could have conjured up, you know what? Why not just have the whole family be kidnapped again? Only this time, according to the box, only lovable little Pugsley is able to save them. Ah, I'd say that's debatable. Just look at this kid. He's got those dead, lifeless eyes. You stand long enough and he just starts stuffing his face with sausages and spinning his head around like he's Pazuzu. Also, by this point, you must have noticed the deafening silence in this game. The lack of music is almost eerie, and it's really terrible for me because I'm the one with the microphone here. You can hear all the little gross sounds my mouth makes and body makes. It's not flattering. Ugh, this is embarrassing. If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to play this background music to kind of wash out everything else. I guess there wasn't enough space for music because they clearly prioritized these gorgeous layered staircases instead. I understand the priority. Now this here is the hub world, so you would assume each of these doors would represent a stage to reclaim a family member, right? Wrong. This game is a labyrinth of bullshit. Half of the doors you enter or paths you take are a total coin toss if you're going in the right direction to make progress, or if the game is going to take you in a complete loop or a dead end. You know why? Because candy. This game is littered with secret areas full of sweets for Pugsley to snack on while his family's in peril. I don't know what they do. I don't think they give you lives. Speaking of lives, you will die often, so get used to this. This scary-ass jump-scare ghost face. With this and the lack of music, I'm really starting to fear this game might be cursed. This game is frustrating, again, for the wrong reasons. You're constantly taking damage from unseen obstacles and enemies, so you just have to creep through the stages. It's manageable, but it's still bad game design. They knew it, too, because they compensate by giving you unlimited continues, and there are 1-ups hidden all over the place. Look at this. You'll burn through them, too, because you could lose half of them while heading in the wrong direction. Eventually, though, you will reach a boss, and oh boy, is it a breath of fresh air. You can relax, it's like finding a safe room in Resident Evil. Or a campfire in Dark Souls. These are so easy, I can't imagine surviving the tedious, ridiculous routes. Just to get here, just to die. That's enough to shut the game off and quit forever. Anyway, there's 5 mandatory bosses that you need to fight to save the family members, and an optional boss that early on will give you an additional heart container. After the final boss, once again you save Morticia and all is well for the Addams family. And what do you get for finishing the game? A neat little cutscene where Pugsley admires each portrait of his recovered family, and he devours a sausage at each one. What's really tragic is that this should have been a fantastic Game Boy game. It's all here. Solid, responsive platforming, a fun and clean art style. I mean, I love the large cartoonish designs of these monsters. This whole game looks awesome. And it looks fun, from the footage here. But these are just cherry-picked moments of the game at its best. The majority of the time it looked a little more like this. Sorry, Pugsley. It's a 2.